We've been shot at KDC Albany 1. I've been shot.
Where's the shooter?
Shooter is still inside the building. I've been shot on my neck, and my one body is on the floor. But I took the gun away from the guy.
The New Albany community still coming to terms with a shocking shooting at a warehouse Tuesday night. In the last hour, we learned a second person who was shot at the KDC-1 facility has died. 4 others were hurt. We do not know any of their conditions. Over 30 hours later, and the investigation is still ongoing. The suspect, Bruce Foster III, was arrested at an apartment complex in the University District yesterday morning. Mike McCarthy joins us live as investigators work to figure out a motive. Mike?
Kurt, this morning there are several parts of the story that are developing and that we are following closely. First of all, we are here at Mount Carmel East Hospital because we are trying to get more details on those 4 injured workers who were brought here. Overnight, as you mentioned, New Albany police telling us once again they have no details they can share on the conditions of anyone currently receiving hospital care. Also today, something we're watching very closely is this is looking like it's going to be a step forward today in the case against that suspected shooter. This morning, Bruce Foster, that suspect, is in the Licking County Jail, and we anticipate his initial court hearing to happen sometime today. We are just working to verify exactly when. So far, court records show he is charged with a single count of aggravated murder for Tuesday night's shooting at the KDC-1 warehouse. And those 911 calls we just heard do reveal one of the injured workers said somehow he got the gun away from the shooter. Here's more of that call.
You gave the firearm to your shift lead.
Yeah, I took away from that, but I ended up getting shot.
Okay, is anybody there with you that can hold pressure on your wound?
New Albany's police chief has continued to describe this as a targeted shooting based upon the fact that all the victims were co-workers of the suspect. But more details about a motive are not known, even after questioning the suspect and multiple witnesses. Police say Foster called a ride-share service to leave work, and when they tracked him down with the help of U.S. Marshals at his apartment in Columbus, he did not comply with officers' commands. He was tased to be taken into custody. The ATF says Foster bought the handgun used in the shooting about 5 months ago. Katie and Kurt, we are speaking with the family members of the injured workers here at the hospital, and one of them now telling us this morning they hope the person responsible for this shooting is held accountable under the fullest extent of the law. We'll be watching what happens when that suspect faces a judge at some point today. We're live on your side this morning in East Columbus. Mike McCarthy, good day, Columbus.
We are also learning more information about how police were able to track down Bruce Foster and clear that massive warehouse so quickly. Police tell us new training has helped officers prepare to head into mass shooting scenes alone if they're the first to arrive. This helps them quickly find victims and help them and promptly start searching for a suspect. They first tracked Foster to an old address off Morse Road in North Columbus before finding him in the University District.
To some degree, it's all sensitive. And as I said, we don't talk about all the techniques, the investigative techniques and tools that we use. But tips, interviews, addresses of where he may have been before.
Several agencies, including SWAT, Columbus Police, New Albany Police, and the U.S. Marshals helped find Foster.
And understandably so, folks that live out in that community shaken to their core this morning. The shooting happened not too far away from a church, a few businesses, and several homes in New Albany. Neighbors calling it all unbelievable.
This is a quiet area. I don't know why this would happen around here, honestly. So it's unbelievable.
How this kind of thing could have happened is totally scary. How did somebody get into a warehouse with a gun? I mean, yeah, I think it's scary for the community of New Albany. Very frightening.
In a statement released by KDC-1, the company's CEO says that they are shocked and saddened by the tragic shooting. Their thoughts and prayers are with those impacted and their families, and that the safety and well-being of their employees is their top priority. The company also says it is working closely with New Albany Police Department in this investigation.